Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my study routine video. So I have a big exam tomorrow, so I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to show you guys what I do to study, how I generally do fairly well on my tests, knock on wood, but generally how I do pretty well on my tests, and this is the study routine that I follow. So before we get into today's video, don't forget to subscribe down below if you're not already subscribed, and give this video a thumbs up, and let's just get right on into today's video because I really have to study. Toby, I'm cutting up a banana and you're standing here begging me for it. You don't like bananas. You don't like bananas. No. Alright, so I got my snack. I just have a cheese string granola bar and a cut up banana. I have my water bottle here that's nice and full. So this is the first thing that I like to do, and just because I don't want to have to be getting up and interrupting my studying because I'm hungry or thirsty or anything like that, I would rather just have interrupted studying time where I'm not getting up and walking downstairs and back upstairs and then realizing I forgot something else and then walking back downstairs and upstairs again. So I try to get all the stuff that I'm going to need for my study time before I begin studying. The next thing that I like to do is gather all of my school supplies for the same reason as I got my food. I don't want to be having to be running up and down the stairs because I forgot things. So I have a highlighter, a pencil, my calculator, this book full of practice problems, another book full of practice problems, and my notes. So I'm going to get started on reading my notes first, but I have everything laid out in front of me that I will be needing through the study session. So usually for the next step of my studying, I do a bunch of practice problems. So I'm really lucky my physics teacher gave us all of these practice problems. But if I have a class that my teacher didn't give me practice problems, I will either go to my textbook or I will flip through our notes that we did in class and type out all of the practice problems or all of the example problems that we did in class. And leave room like as if I was going to do them like in a test scenario, and then I would go back and answer those questions. But luckily I got a bunch of practice problems here that I just did the first two so far. Actually, I didn't even finish the second one, so I just kind of briefly started. So I'm just going to do all these and try to finish as many of them as I can to see if I actually understand. Okay guys, so I spent like an hour doing practice problems and I got done quite a few. I did all of these, these, and these. So this took me quite a while. So there's the answers on the back. I haven't checked my answers yet, so I'm just about to check my answers. I'm a little bit scared because I'd really suck if I was not on the right track, but we'll just wait and see. Okay guys, so I only got one question wrong, so my next step of my study routine is to go through the question or questions that I got wrong. And as you could see when I was doing like a little flip through of all my stuff, I did show all of my work for everything for this instance, because when I don't get a question right, I like to go through and look at all the work and try to read through my notes again if necessary to see if I can get the right answer. And if I can't get the right answer, I will talk to my teacher tomorrow, but I will do my best to try to figure out the correct answer on my own. Okay, so now that I've like kind of finished like going through all those practice problems, that was like the biggest chunk of my studying. If you guys really want to know what I do to study for tests, it is to go through all of the practice problems. That is honestly the best way for me to study, or go through and do practice tests just over and over and over again. That's really the best way for me, and definitely one of the best things that I would recommend. But the last thing that I do is I just go over any assignments that we did throughout the unit or previously, just to correct any mistakes that I made. So I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so that is all for today's video. I really hope that it helped you study. I know a lot of you guys are in school right now and probably have a lot of tests like me, so I really hope this kind of helped you if you didn't really know how to study, or maybe you're just having some trouble getting some motivation. I hope this helped you. I really hope that you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!